Hello guys, this is Kong, and today I just got back from MB2 Raceway in Fridley. I took me and my two brothers. We went to go-karting. So this little clip is basically to talk, how fast I was and how I feel about the cars and whatnot. So I actually went to MB Raceway. I want to say how many times did I went? I went 2, 5, 8 times. But the first time we did 2 times, just me and my brother, and then the second time just me and my brother, and the third time, which is today, we 2 of my brother went with me, so it's 3 of us. So let's talk about how did I do this race. I did 3 races. The reason I did that because I got if you have a Groupon account, you could get it for you get like 3 races for like $35. So I decided to do that. I bought for me, my brother, and then my other brother, my second youngest brother, bought for himself, and then we all went at the same time. So we did it. The first 2 races we did back to back, and then the third race, we took a break. Thank goodness. Okay. Let me talk about the first race. I did. So my best time was a 19.548. That was my best time. The first race. I thought the first race it felt good, because the cart wasn't jumping up and down and go up and down, and wasn't shaking as bad after the following races. So I felt like I was it was fast. I felt like I executed pretty good. So that was my fastest. Let me see. Yeah, that's my fastest. Probably the 5th lap. That was the fastest. I did a 19.54, and my position was, I started at 2nd position. I think I was behind my brother, and I think by 3rd lap I fell back to 3rd, and then I went from 3rd to 5th, and then 3rd. I'm sorry. By the 5th lap, I went down to 1st position. So if you get a 1st position, 2nd position, and 3rd position, you are in a really good spot. It's a lot harder when you are in, behind. So, all right. So moving on to my second race, it felt the reason 2nd lap was not the best for me, because I'm not trying to make excuses. It's just, what's going? Oh, got a grass on my hand. My dad was mowing the grass yesterday. But anyway, the cart was, like I said in my my GoPro videos, this go-kart was greasy as fuck. I was just sliding all over the places. It was like I was drifting, which it was nice, but not good for racing. Like I think it was Randy Post said that drifting is not. There was Randy Post or like one of those hosts on a Motor Trend said drifting is not the most efficient way to, go the fastest. It's definitely fun. So tire was greasy, no grip. I was just flying all over the places. I really had to dial back my acceleration. I couldn't go full throttle, because if I did, I would slide all over the places. So in this race, second race, I got a 5th position. I believe by time. So I was in 5th position, and my fastest lap was a 20.387, and I would say that's about average for me. Even though my car was sliding all over, the tire wasn't jumping up and down, surprisingly. So that was good. Let me see. So my position, first lap, I was in first position. Then I fell back into. By the second lap, I fell to second. I wonder if best time. Okay, I see. Position. Yeah, position by best lap time. Okay, so I guess the most important is like my best lap time was 20.38. That car was really sloppy. It was all over the place. I didn't feel good confidence in that kart. It was fun in a perspective of drifting, but in racing, it wasn't fun. It didn't give me the confidence I wanted. I just knew that I was not gonna get a good time, especially when I accelerate in the first turn. I call it the C clamp, the double C clamp, or a double apex, and some people might call them. The first C clamp, I couldn't get it. It was just, I slide, and I knew it's not gonna be my race. So moving on to the last race. This race was I believe my fastest. I'll have to look at the others if this is my fastest time. So this race, the kart it had traction. It wasn't as greasy as the second race, but the front left tire was really it went up and down. I feel like it wasn't stable. It feel like it wasn't didn't have that smooth transition at the first kart that I was in the first race. This one felt like it was too harsh, almost. The first kart was less than harsh, but it was perfect when you could, drift a little bit and get into position. So now let's I'm gonna tell you again, my best time would be a 19.165. A 19.165. I think that is my favorite. Not my favorite. My fastest time. Let me look at my other races I've done. The last two times I went. Let me see here. This is 20.52. 21.8. So let's see. I think my second time that we went was one of the fastest one. Let's see here. 20.05. 19.6. That there. 19.59 and 19.35. So this would be my fastest lap. 19.165. But I was not the fastest actually. There was another gentleman that was faster than me. He did a 18.110. I say that again, 18.610. So he was, I want to say 4.4 seconds faster than me, and he was really he was fast. That definitely was fast. I'm trying to break into the 18 second. For example, they have on this printout, when they print it out for you guys, it actually have like who's at the fastest. And this guy named Nemesis, he did a 7.583. So he broke under 18. So I'm trying to I got a whole second to go. So I am probably gonna maybe do a race day at MB2 Raceway. Just try to understand how to kind of learn how the courses, learn where I sort of have an idea where the braking zone is, the acceleration zone is, and that sort of thing. Yeah. So yeah, that is my kind of the gist of my time racing at an MB2 Raceway. It was for me. It was certainly fun. It was enjoy. I love the acceleration of these go-kart. You know, I love the turn. I actually like the whole track, to be honest. It's just that the go-kart is not stable in the turn, because you're making really hard turn. Maybe I should let go of the gas. I have done that too, and it's just that I want to be on the gas. You know, I want to be braking a little later. But yeah, I just wish the go-kart have a spring system in the front tires, not so much in the back, because the back you don't really. To me, it seems more stable, because you know the rear tires are longer in the back, but your front tires are a little shorter and narrow in the front. Maybe I wish it has springs or coils on, just a small coil that's just kind of like dampening the hop, the hop of the wheels. And that's what bugged me, but that doesn't detract away from the race. And also, when you race these go-karts, they're hydraulic, or I guess manual steering, so they're really hard. So yeah, you get a workout after two races, especially when it's back to back. My brother, my youngest brother, he was fine. He's a bigger guy. He worked out, but I work out too. But I'm a smaller guy, more petite guy. So and then by the third lap, my arm wasn't feeling that that's tired. It was because we got a break after the second race. So yeah. I want to say thank you for your time and effort to watching my short little analysis of my race at MB2 Raceway. If you guys went to MB2 Raceway in Philly, what did you think of the facility? What did you think of the kart? What were your experience in the variety of the kart that you were put in? Did you feel the difference? Did you feel the wheel hop? Did you feel the turn? That sort of thing. So let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Disagree? What do you like about the facilities? What were your best time? I would like to know what was your best time. I think for me, like, I feel like I've gotten faster as time progresses. I attack the apex a little harder than my other brothers. So, because I guess I'm not. Oh, that's the EG. So white EG Honda Civic hatchback. You don't see those guys around. If you do, it's like a unicorn. But beside a note, let me know down in the comment section, guys. Okay. And I almost forgot. Please like, thumbs up, subscribe to my my YouTube channel to support me. I'm trying to get more content out for you guys. I have two YouTube channels. So one's a movie, and this is the car channel. The other channel. Slowly trying to put up more video for you guys. So enough rambling. I want to again thank you for you guys. Thank you for your time and effort to watch my video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.